Hey guys, Dylan from the Geek Duo here, and today I'll be bringing you day 12 of my Wizard101 Myth playthrough. And as you can probably see by my character, stuff was done in between episode 11 and 12. Now, I don't know whether I'm going to upload that as its own separate video, because I didn't actually record that while I was streaming. But I grinded out Mount Olympus till I got the gear. It took me about 2 hours to get the robe and the boots, and they were arguably better than what I was wearing. Yes, they were a drop-in power pip and a complete loss in the universal resist, but the accuracy, the damage, the incoming health bonus, the extra health was a lot better than what I'd had. However, I won't be switching out the helmet, despite it being the same, plus it has universal resist. I'm not going to be getting rid of the mass feint. I guess I could, because I don't really use it except in boss battles. In fact, do I even use it in boss battles anymore? I used it in Crocotopia, but no, you know what? We will switch this. If I find out that if I find myself missing the mass feint, then I'll switch back, but we're going to be in our full Zeus getup. But yeah, so I only streamed for 2 hours because I was knackered as all fuck in that stream, and I was, by the end of it, almost falling asleep while playing. So I decided to call it. I only had 2 pieces. It took me 2 more runs after that stream to get the helmet as well. But anyway, all of that aside, we've now got the level 30 gear. It only took us to level 34 because we did level up while doing that. I didn't think I would get that much experience, but I did. So yeah, we're now level 34. I also made another pet, got another of the Gulcha. I wanted the Wandering Eye because I actually had them mixed around. I thought it was Gulcha had Blade at baby, Trap at adult, and the Wandering Eye had Blade at baby and the Lord Humongofrog at ancient. No, the Gulcha doesn't get its trap until ancient, and the Lord Humongofrog comes at adult. So I'm trying to get the Wandering Eye so I can just get that 8-pip spell that does a lot of damage. Anyway, I'm starting here because we got the second weekly quest from Aegon.
What does it mean? I don't understand.
So figured might as well grab this while I'm here, instead of just starting in Marleybone and ignoring it, because this quest takes you to Marleybone.
Are you not completely flabbergasted with this business? On one hand, it's entirely made up. Peculiarities are impossible. But on the other hand, we saw it with our own 4 eyes. Stop doubting, Aegon. Stop doubting. We must try to figure out why some areas of the spiral have higher concentrations than others. There is another member of our order, a necromancer named Jordan Malnis. She's been doing some more radical experiments with Pecrons.
I know someone whose name was Jordan spelt like that.
I recently lost contact with
Was
Jordan.
not female.
I fear some trouble may have befallen her. Visit her lab in Marleybone and make sure she's safe.
But yeah, like I said, that one takes us to Marleybone, so Knight's Court. Okay, that's quite a bit away, but grabbed it. Regent Square, Chelsea, 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 Chelsea. Okay. Everything. The only problem is, one of the Chelsea ones takes us back to Regent Square. Because it's the photomancy. But, let's go with turning in the crafting quest. Because I made the 2 daggers and the 2 rings. Because, well, when it comes to this, I'm now on the final page. I don't know why it doesn't start on this page. I looked at it. I should get to... well, should get to here by the end of it. Which means I probably should buy the battle pass, because that's past the 75% that I said I'd only buy if I hit that minimum. But I was looking at it and none of the like hidden stuff is really worth it.
I've got an initiate crafter badge just waiting for you. All you must do is to bring me 2 stingers of the scorpion and 2 constellation jewels. Easy peasy.
Don't tell me I sold them when I was clearing out my bag. I sold them while I was clearing out my bag, okay. Guess we're not handing that one in today. Oops. Scotland Yard, never mind. Well, that was annoying because it took me a while to get the scrap iron needed.
Emily's package? Oh, that should still be at the post office near Digmore Station. Just ask Edwin Vintry. He'll be a good boy and fetch it for you.
Okay. Do you want to know when I would have sold it? When I was completely fucked and not thinking properly after the stream where I was grinding Olympus. Because I was clearing out the bag from all the Olympus drops that weren't like Zeus gear. Sometimes I even disappoint myself.
Package for Emily Chesterfield? I'm sorry, but I do not see it here. Oh, yes, it was from her brother at the dig site in Crocotopia. I have it right here. I was hoping she would come by, but I'll give it to you. Tell her I said hello.
In Hyde Park? Is that the first one? Probably the first one. Well, speaking of that, well, that's a good start considering we now need 32. Oh yeah, that's what I was going to do. I still don't know whether this ticks over at the end of the week. And I don't want to run the risk of missing it, so I'm going to be claiming this. Oh, hey, it's the wings I wanted, but it's only a 1 day. That's actually not bad. Okay. Another update, and I finally figured out what I'm going to be doing. I'm not going to be jumping back to Grizzleheim once I hit level 40, like I suggested I might do. I'm going to finish Marleybone, then do all of Grizzleheim, then go to Dragonspire, and I should be the recommended level by the end of that to do Ravenscar. Now I need to be on the lookout for scrap iron again. Where's Chesterfield? She's by the green one. That's the frat house. Yep.
Thank you, dear wizard, for tracking it down. I haven't had mail from my brother in a great while. I wonder what he sent.
Is it dirt?
Say, the package contains some nice souvenirs from Crocotopia, but my brother always sends too much stuff. A girl needs only so much.
Note how they're excavating a completely other land, finding all these trinkets and shit, and he's just sending them home to his sister.
Could you take this scarf and this necklace to my friend Tracy, who sells tickets at the airport? She would so enjoy these trinkets from Croc.
Sounds like what you meant to do. Now if he bought those from the vendors, then that would be fine, but it said it was from the dig site. You can see why I have so much issues with Marleybone.
Emily sent me some gifts. She must have received a package from her brother. Oh my, the scarf is wonderful. I so enjoy the artistry from Croc. Oh dear, the scarf has a rip. If it isn't fixed soon, it will unravel the whole thing. Would you be a sweetie and get it fixed at the clothier in Regent Square?
I was not expecting this quest to be this long. Why didn't I just go to Regent Square? Like, why am I actually walking there? The clothes. Ooh, scrap iron. Getting a good count of that. Probably jinxed it, and now we're either not going to find any, or it's only going to be one each, but...
What a splendid scarf. This is very good workmanship. Too bad there is a rip in it. Nothing that I can't fix, though. There you go.
I wonder how long it's going to be till they update Marleybone.
It matches many of the clothes she has purchased here. She's quite a fashionable lady, yes?
When did they do the Wizard City update? Let's see. When was the Wizard City graphics update? 2018, and then they did Croc in 2024. Okay, so basically it won't be till 2030 before they get on to changing the graphics in Marleybone. Which, I mean, I can understand it's basically making the entire world again. Like, they put out maybe a world a year when it comes to the arcs, and when they're between arcs, they do a side world.
Looks as good as new. That Stewart is a master of
Now, as
fashion.
far as I know,
If he wasn't
Salinopolis
such a
is
dandy,
a
I wouldn't purchase
smaller
so many of
world,
his clothes.
so they had more time to
But
work
this
on
necklace you brought, well,
remodeling
doesn't go with
everything on
I
Croc.
own. Would you be a sweetie and return it to Emily? Tell her thanks for the scarf.
So, it's understandable that they don't have the, work power to do an update immediately after doing another update. Now, there is a chance that they're working on it alongside making all the other main arc worlds, which could be why they were able to release it in tandem with the side world. But I don't know.
She didn't like the necklace. Well, she can be pretty hard to please at times. I'm just glad she enjoyed the scarf.
Oh, why do you have another one? Okay, at least I'm going there.
So she should love this.
I've now got, what is it, 4 quests with Ms. Murphy? No, I've only got 3. Why does it keep trying to send me to Grizzleheim? Let us go... Why does it keep trying to send me to Grizzleheim? Why didn't I use my mark? Okay, on to Chelsea Court. I wanna finish Digmore this stream. I don't know if that's too ambitious. And by finish Digmore, I don't mean we're gonna be doing
I'm honored that Mr. Bones sent you to me on
the
such important business in this time of crisis.
Dungeon Street.
Miss Marfley smiled.
That's it.
With an amused twinkle in her eye.
I certainly expected he would not perform the honor himself. Emily's brother sent some more things from Crocotopia. Oh, he's such a good boy. Oh, what a lovely necklace. It's wonderful, but the clasp doesn't work. Pardon me, love. I'm quite afraid to go out. Could you get the clasp fixed at the jeweler in Regent Square for me?
Yeah,
If
fuck
your man
you.
was taken by a clockwork, the solution is quite simple. Go look inside the clock tower.
You, Lord Barker.
Yes, I remember seeing a seraph. She was accompanied by one of the Claw brothers. I remember it because he looked very tired. I think he was annoyed by all her chatting. The Claw's hideaway has a bunch of hooligans out front. They should be a pushover for the likes of you, but look out. The Claw brothers do not take kindly to visitors.
That was an update from work. So that's at the yellow one. Okay, well, we'll walk there, see if we can find any scrap iron. Another cantrip chest we can't do because no one else is on this realm. It is a little ironic that I play such a big MMO, but I don't play on populated realms. Here's the cat, by the way. I had to avoid collecting that last...
Eyes peer through a hole in the door, and a
Rude,
voice
I was
issues
talking.
from inside. Password?
when I was
No
grinding out
password.
the
No
scrap
entry.
iron, because I was jumping between here and Chelsea, and I wanted to collect it on screen. Okay. Oh, hey, look, more hooligans. Silver chest over here. Can the silver chest on Marleybone give me scrap iron? I can't exactly look it up when I'm playing this one. No, there's no way out of that. Yay, finally. 7, 1, 8. There we go. Let's see. Chelsea Court. Let's see. No, it does not seem like it gives any reagents. I'm gonna want both of those. That. Do I want to check the trap in too? Yeah. Really no.
What a wizard! You must be here to take back this little lady. We hear Seraph can make iron into gold, so you're gonna have to fight us for her.
Oh, he's only 1200. I say only 1200 like that's not a hard thing to achieve at the state we're at. Do we just... I want to see how much I can get fully buffed. Like double blade, trap, feint, and converted. Yes, that's how I want to do it. I was thinking I might have made a mistake on the placement of my traps. Like, if I wanted to optimize. I mean, technically I did. Because I wanted the feint to trigger after the converter. But I also didn't want to risk him chucking a shield on, so... Because with blades, you want to put your biggest one on first. No, you want to put your smallest one on first. Yet with traps, you want to put your biggest one on first. Oh no, you're really not doing much damage to me. Yeah, Sunbird. Now if you could start chucking life and death at me, that'd be fine. Because I have resist to those. There's the storm trap. Had a feeling they had it. Get rid of this -25. Evil Snowman? Yep. Even with a -25, Still did 69 on an 80. $22.51. Not a bad effort. Though it did take, what, 7 rounds to do?
They were expecting me to make gold out of iron? Some still believe in that myth. I came here because I thought they needed cheering up. So, you have traveled all this way to find me. You must be in need of some cheering up. Let me tell you all the jokes I know. Oh, you need a chant for your next myth spell?
Yes, that would cheer me up very much. Also,
She closes her
please
eyes
remove
and
your
begins
giant
to
crutch
sing.
from my face.
The words are ancient, but surprisingly memorable.
Never thought I
As if
would
they
say
were
that
always
out
a part of
loud,
you.
but
Go now. Repeat
not
your
even going to
words,
give us
Cyrus.
the
Maybe
chant.
it will cheer him up. Probably not. He's the only person I have not been able to make happy.
Like, we are right in there. Oh, that was a good one. How long's that got? Is it a 5-minute timer? Yeah. Cool. So we can just jump back to that so we don't lose any progress. Let's clear out the deck before I forget. Oh, I didn't mean that.
Well, you sure took your time in returning. Where's the chant the Lady Sylvan gave to you? Surely you did not return without it.
You repeat the song that Lady Sylvan gave to you. Cyrus appears somewhat changed. For a moment, he smiles.
Well, I must admit that was not bad. Not bad at all. It proves that the lady did find favor. And so, the song has produced your next spell.
Yes, stun. Oh, hey, cool. You also had Minotaur. Why was there no notification of him having a new spell for me? I'm not going to be using the stun spell, I've decided, because I don't need it. Like, it takes me 2 turns to do the blade setup. Most of the time I only need 1, and, well, what the? Really? Okay. Rude. As I was saying, most of the time it only needs 1 turn before I get the pip. No, it only ever needs 1 turn because I start with the power pip now because I have the Sky Iron Hoster. So it's just blade attack. Very rare I need double blade attack, so I don't need the stun. Also, it doesn't work on bosses, so...
Password? Curious. This may require more effort than I thought. A gentleman with unsavory friends owes me a favor. His word insists on a show of power, so I must leave that to you. Find William Pugsby by Chelsea Tower. Tell him I sent you, and he'll help you with the password.
With the password? Hello, Lord Barker, what
Say,
you want?
We could use a wizard of your stature around here.
I've noticed a certain unsavory element. Ruffians, to be exact. Do you mind chasing off those ruffians and giving them the boot?
Depends. Is there a place where I can get just ruffians? Why is there only a single ruffian on this roof? Ah, here we go. Damn it. Okay, that's fine. I didn't even look what the health was. $525. Double blade just to be safe. Yeah, so that's how you want to play, is it? Now watch, he's gonna do it. Okay. Okay. Finally, and it's just a snow beetle. I'm not going to complain about 3 80% fizzles on the enemies. Can't do it. Oh, you did it. Now hopefully you don't do the same thing. Cool. Oh yeah, just so you know, we're going to be archmastering into balance. That way it doesn't take me 4 pips to reshuffle. Let's just go immediately back. Hide that. Hide that. Hide that. I'd hide the Grizzleheim one if I could.
I'm ever grateful. The area is so much more pleasant without ruffians.
Oh cool, that was just it. Oh yeah. One of the things from the monthly event is that it gave me a whole bunch of Act 1 spellements. You know, that could be a reason in and of itself to get the Battle Pass. Considering there's a couple more like that. There's like Law spellements and there's more Tier 1, like Act 1 of your specific school. Earnest
Those
Holdings.
gearheads are fascinating. I must study them further. I want to be an inventor like Dr. H.G. Wags. Maybe I could fashion a contraption out of their
H.G.
internal
Wags.
gears. But there is no way for me to get parts like theirs. For the sake of science, will you gather up an internal gear for me?
Sure, why not? They're probably going to have a negative 80 to myth, but you can give it a shot. Golly. Want Marleybone quest line. Down Chelsea Court. Cool, got it first try. Why are you back?
Jolly good, this is perfect. Thank you, and science thanks you too.
Does it?
It appears those keys on the backs of gearheads are integral to the design. Could I trouble you some more? Please, get a clockwork key for me. I think it would help me understand how they work.
Yep, back we go. God. Okay, don't know how that's tied to anything, but I was surprised when doing the Olympus that there's no like a fame or ring or amulet
Thank you for your assistance. Maybe someday I'll be an inventor like Dr.
that comes from doing that. Like, you'd think there'd be level 30 of those.
Alright, you may be a wizard, but I don't talk to just anyone. But if Ms. Marfley sent you, I'll hear you out. You want to get into the tower, do ya? Shakes O'Leary changes the blasted password whenever he pleases. Sure, I associate with O'Leary's, but I'm as decent as they come. That Shakes is a right loon. Defeat Shakes at his hideout at the street, and he won't change the password out from under you.
Okay. Down and up. Still looking for more of those scrap irons. We're on what, 5 now? Yep. It's so nice that it's at the top, the one that I need to do, so I can just see the reagent without having to click on anything else. Oh no, O'Leary bruises. Whatever shall I do? Down here, wasn't he? was down this end. Okay. You know this means there's probably an O'Leary bruiser inside with shakes.
You want to play rough?
Yep, got it.
Okay. Say hello to my little friend Bruiser.
Say hello to my little friend. I want the myth prism. Chuck fainting. Shall we check how much Shakes actually has? Keep your secrets. Shakes has 880. Ah, there's an obsidian chest. Hey, cool. Now you can't negative 80 me. Yeah, that's fine. Check on another one. That should be all we need. I'm a little skeptical about if it'll do 800 to him. Hopefully this is enough. Okay, I was just looking at it, and in terms of spells, we can't actually get spells, any new spells, until we either level up or we finish Marleybone. Well, we don't have to quite finish it, but you need to get Sherlock Bones into the museum, which happens towards the end of it. And then he'll tell us to go see Merle, which will give us a card. Or there's one that we need to get through Mercombe Keep in Grizzleheim. And I said I'm not doing that till after we finish Marleybone, so... Okay, Pugsby.
Brilliant. With Shakes gone, no one can change the password. Bad luck he didn't have it on him. Shakes would have sent out the last password to the big muckers. That's not me, I'm decent. I wager Timmy Icepick has the password. Let's just say you don't want him to reach the clock tower before you. Defeat Timmy Icepick at the opposite end of the neighborhood. He'll have your password.
Of course he's at the opposite end. Just why couldn't they just be neighbors? Noticing a distinct lack of scrap iron. Oh well. Assuming I can get this all today, it just gives me 4 of my crafts needed tonight. The stray sunbird. Does that mean I'm going up against ice and fire? Could well mean that. Nothing to worry about, but it's an interesting combination. Yeah, thought there'd be something here. Only one again. Perhaps I jinxed myself by saying I was jinxing myself. That could always be the case. But we're up to 6 out of 32. I know, it's just a hooligan. Timmy Ice Pick. Let's see. Sweet success. I'd assume. No. Only one left. So I managed to skip over that. Timmy Ice Pick. See, 960 does have tower shield though. That could be an issue. Yeah, well. I've got one wand hit to get rid of it, and if not, I've got a secondary Humonga Frog. Sure, why not? Yes, keep your focus on me, don't focus on yourself, and everything will go okay for me. This should be good enough. Mythblade? Mythblade. Well, at least he got one attack off before I killed him. Okay, I guess I didn't need to burp. Huh. Okay. Note to self. 700 and... what was that? 35? Is about the limit for 2 blades.
Put on ice by such a little wizard. Don't tell anyone, okay?
Ah. You find a piece of paper with today's date and a password.
Cool. And we're now halfway done with Chelsea Court. Assuming, what is it? Is it the Ironworks? Yes. Assuming the Ironworks is as small as this one, we may be able to get more than... Isn't Knight's Court the dungeon? Or is Knight's Court the one that's on the roof of Scotland Yard? I don't remember. I don't think they would send you into a dungeon street for the peculiarities. Okay, can't say that word. Pecron thing. Okay, I just found out that there is a word I cannot say. Peculiarities. It's like my dad and the name Elizabeth. Which is funny because I have an auntie whose name is Elizabeth. Luckily she prefers to go by Liz, but
Right, you've got the
it'd be
password.
funny if she
Afraid
didn't.
It's gotten too dangerous for me. We can't all be wizards. I pay my debts, I do. Tell Ms. Marfley I did what you asked. Best of luck, wizard.
Okay, back to Marfley. I don't know how I didn't get pulled there. Was that something next to it? Nope, it was just bones. Now I'll just go around. Give an extra little walk to see if there's any reagents. No. Don't know why I just craned my neck a little to try and see over the environment in the game, but I also don't know why I called attention to it. Anything behind Marfley?
I'm glad William Pugsby could help you, but I'd rather not know what you had to do to get it.
Just had to beat up
I've
two
been
people.
observing the clock tower. There's no
Well,
better
4
time
people.
than now to rescue your man. Use the password and enter the clock tower. Take care.
You know, this area is really giving me a lot of stuff to sell. Because all of the stuff is worse than the Zeus gear. Plus there's all the housing items, which I'm not going to ever use. I did think that maybe, because I'm assuming this is going to get to the same state that my other wizard is on, where I'm just constantly at max gold. So I could buy the houses, buy some like armor stands, and display all the armor sets. And that could be my way of decorating houses.
Once you give the password, the door creaks open.
Because I'm pretty sure you can only have a set number of armor stands per house. There's also the fact that I need to buy the farm for the red barn for farming if I want to do that max efficiently. Oh god. This is a miniature Big Ben. Human password, please. Yes. Okay, this is not a miniature Big Ben. There's only this battle.
Why,
That's supposed to be here. I'll have to dropkick you into next week.
One second. The period of Queen Victoria's reign was from 1837 to 1901. Infernal devices. Don't think that was 1878. Huh. There are now 2 pieces of media that I have consumed that have automatons during Victorian England.
I thought I'd seen my last day. I can't thank you properly, so I won't. At least not now. I hear Mr. Bones will pay for my information. The O'Learys have a big plan. You'll see. But they got designs on me as well. I should be going. Give my thanks to anyone who helped find me.
Don't want to forget this.
Theories of
I
Marvel.
don't know why it doesn't come up with the thing like all the others
The
do.
world was larger than it is now. The Marley Bone that we know of today was once connected to other lands. Other worlds, such as Wizard City, Krokotopia, and Grizzleheim, are thought to have once been a part of the same huge land that was once joined together.
So
It is
Pangea.
thought that a galactic catastrophe caused the land to split apart. Primitives believe that the world was part of a great tree that broke apart after a great war. But most scholars today believe this to be rubbish. Most scientists believe the ancient land was struck by a large bone flying through space.
So the asteroid. The asteroid's not the cause of Pangea splitting up. Because that hit, what, the Gulf of Mexico? And I thought that Africa was the only one not affected by continental drift, so... Okay. There. There. Oh, hey, we got a spellament. We are now done with Chelsea Court once we speak to Miss Martha Lee.
You found him. I never doubted you would. A pleasure working with you, young wizard. I'm sure I'm not the only one who's impressed. Speaking of Mr. Bones, you best run off to see him at Digmore Station, where he's coordinating with the police. Tell him I said.
Okay. Since that took less than an hour, like way less than an hour, I think I might do some more stuff around Regent Square. Let's start by, who was it? You. Because I know there are a few that opened up from doing that. That's not scrap iron. As the bone
Say,
turns.
young wizard, do you know Emily Chesterfield? She is such a sweet lady. I want to see if she will go to the theatre with me this weekend. Would you mind taking this letter to Emily Chesterfield?
Oh.
And please wait and deliver her answer.
I remember what this quest is.
Waits her decision.
Another one. Why is her name so big? I remember what quest that is. Well, since I was here, I might as well.
Necklace. I wish I could get more items like this. Hello, this clasp is 40. Never you mind. There, works like the day it was made. Miss Marpley should really enjoy this. Beautiful necklace for a beautiful lady. Just don't tell her I said that.
There we go. Yep, I definitely did jinx myself.
Excellent. Now, to round out the issue, I want to take our readers to the mystic realm of Mushu.
Cool, can't get there
Photograph
yet.
these people and a special book. Try to capture the mood and mystery of that beautiful place. Off you go now.
Cool. Can't do that. So hide again. Gary Anthony Webb. The third. In the one shop. This is another explore the spiral.
Strangest thing, I got an unusual request. Reed Trevor put in a request for an hourglass to keep deliveries on schedule. I'll need your help creating one. The first thing I'll need is some scrap metal for the frame. You can gather it from the rotting fodders on Triton Avenue.
Okay, that one's the Scotland Yard one. Okay, go to Wizard City. Go to the Loyalty Shore. That's close enough to the word that I wanted to say. Two rotting fodders in Triton Avenue. It's annoying that it's two in an area where you only get one, but it is what it is. Give me my hand back. Galvanos Tower. Why did I teleport when they're right next to the teleporter themselves? Sorry about that. Can I go first this time? I was expecting a yes, but you don't get the pip. Instead it was another second, but you get it. Back to the one shot.
Excellent work. This'll work just fine. Next, I'll need some glass to form the hourglass bulbs. This part can be very tricky. First, collect some sand from the map room. It's located in the throne room in the Crocotopia Pyramid. After
Why do
you get the
you
sand,
know that?
take it to the center fire pit in the Altar of Kings, where you can form some glass.
You think I should just upgrade my Cyclops so that I stop getting the notification? Okay, 10 out of 17. You know, I'm starting to think that maybe I won't hit level 40 by the time I finish Malibu. Oh well, I'm sure the parts of Grizzleheim will get me up the last level or two that I need. Take that. Again, I went to the wrong one. I don't know how, but there's always one teleporter per world where I get turned around when I use it. Eh. No, I don't think I will be talking to Professor Winthrop. That's not the sand I need, apparently.
You find some quality sand.
Apparently it has to be specific sand. Nah, I'm not going to bother with that one.
You take the sand and form some glass from it using the fire pit.
I think there's 2 more pieces of this quest. Teleport to one shop.
Excellent work. Now I just need to form these materials into an hourglass. While I'm forming these materials into an hourglass, I'll need you to collect a sample of the special sands of time to fill the bulbs. You can find the special sands of time at the dig site in the Royal Hall on Crocotopia.
Didn't you just send me to go get sand? No, you sent me to go get glass. Why didn't you? I guess because so it didn't get mixed up. But he could have just told me, hey, 2 different pieces of sand, go collect them in 2 different containers. That's not a good sign. It's about the point of the stream where I started yawning during the grinding of Olympus. And I only lasted to the end of that hour. So hopefully that doesn't happen, because I'm not cutting this one short. Now, where are these specific sands of time?
You collect a sample of the special sands of time.
I love how she puts inflection on sands of time. Like even she doesn't believe there's anything special about this specific sand.
Thank you. Now I'll just insert this into the hourglass. And now the hourglass is complete. Thanks to your invaluable assistance, you can now deliver this to Reed Trevor.
What's my backpack looking like? 90 out of 150, that's fine.
Most excellent work. This hourglass is perfect. Thank you, young wizard.
You couldn't have sprung for a watch? They had watches at this time. Let's go do this one as well. This one has a somewhat humorous ending. Oh, and that's why it took so long. I don't know if it's directly tied to the graphics updates. I don't know why it would be. But around the same time that Wizard City got its graphics done, it also had the reagent respawn time drastically shortened to where only like a couple seconds for the reagents to respawn. And then, around the time that Crocotopia got its redesign, they drastically lowered the time it took for reagents to respawn. I don't think quite as much, but they still reduced it. They haven't reduced Marley Bones yet. So you've still got to wait the several minutes for things to respawn.
What's this? A letter from Henry Wellingbrook? I haven't heard from him in a while. Nice chap, as I remember.
She reads the letter you hand her.
Is he kidding? You tell that bloke he can forget it. If you are waiting for an answer,
Nice
tell him
bloke,
it is
if I
and always
remember.
will be no. Good day.
Aww, poor Henry. I think the next one it sends us to is Marfley.
She said that? I don't know why she'd be so upset. You must have done her an injustice for her to take that tone. Normally she's quite quiet.
Yes, I'm the one who did the
Luckily,
injustice.
I had a backup plan and it works already. There is another lady I would like to ask out to the park this weekend instead. Would you give this letter to Miss Marfley? I'm sure you won't get as rude of a reception as you did last time.
Yeah, he's hoping. Scrap iron. Hey, we got 2 there. We have enough for 1 1/4. Don't know why I just did that, but sometimes you gotta do tricks on your little moon. Let's see. Does it take me into the 3rd park? I don't remember. Be a little weird if it did.
You went to Jared's? Amazing! It looks like it was never broken.
Alright, I had to speak to her anyway.
It's quite dashing. Just don't tell him I said that. What's this?
So you both think the other is attractive and neither of you want me to mention that. Okay.
She reads the letter you hand her.
The nerve of him! If you are waiting for an answer, then tell him he'd better not come to Chelsea or I will box his ears.
Oh, that's a very English thing to do. I don't know why I didn't mark by Henry. Would have been slightly quicker. Yep, I'm getting further away. I was going the right way though. Does it take me? I think it takes me to a 3rd person. I just can't remember if it takes me to a 4th.
I cannot believe it. You must be doing something to upset these ladies. I cannot for the life of me guess why they would be so angry with me. Well, I have one last letter for you to take to a lady. If she turns me down, I will spend this Saturday alone. Will you give this letter to Tracy?
Tracy and Digmore, okay.
I'm hoping that you behave yourself this time so that she does not have to become rude.
Again, yes, it's definitely me that is the issue here. It's definitely not the other source of commonality between all these interactions. There we go. Here you
A letter
go.
from Henry Wellingbrook. I don't have to read it. I heard he upset Emily Chesterfield and Miss Marfley quite a bit. Seems he accidentally switched the letters when he sent them. Each of the ladies got the other's note. They were none too happy. Tell Henry that if he wants to ask a lady out, then he needs to do it himself, so that there are no more mix-ups.
Turns out it was the other source of commonality after all. Who'd have thunk it? Also, that sounded like a rejection for me, so looks like he'll be spending his Saturday alone.
Oh dear! I cannot believe I made such a grievous mistake. My my reputation as a gentleman is tarnished. Well, I guess that serves me right. In the future, I will do all my courting without the use of letters, and I will only ask one lady at a time. That is the proper way, don't you know?
For most people. Any new one? No. Okay. Let's go speak to Sherlock. Quite a number of those left. You think I could do Grummish now? Let's see. Wizard101 Grummish. $1,600. He's Myth. He uses power pips, that's an issue. But he's not got anything that really... is that the same one that... yes. That is the same one that Achilles has. So that just ramps up indefinitely. That's an issue. The natural attack, 100 damage per pip, uncapped, so if he were to say get the 9 power pips for a full attack,
my thanks.
That'd be 1,800.
A moment ago, I could not have done better myself. What? Miss Martley said hello? Excellent. Excellent indeed. Your daring escapades have led me to conclude we must meet away from prying eyes. Baxter will meet us at my home at 221 Barker Street in Regent Square. We'll have these O'Learys yet.
Okay. Just happened to pick the right direction. Cool, we're at, what is that, 12 now? Yep, cool. We've got 1.5 of the 4. Of course, I then also have to buy the other reagents again.
Excellent. With all present, we can now get at the truth.
That was fair play what you did. Here's thanks. I was knocking about a bit by the ironworks, minding my own business, mind you, and I see Pops O'Leary. His men see me and what do they do? Come after me. Me, minding my own business. Been running ever since. Well, that takes the biscuit. I tell you, Pops is up to no good at the ironworks. Take a look there. You'll see what's what.
Excellent work. Meet me back at Digmore Station for our next step.
I've never actually read a Sherlock book or seen the show. I did watch the Robert Downey Jr. movies. Is he often known for delegating tasks? Because he doesn't actually do much in this storyline based off of him. So, snack recipe. Okay. Not a bad one. Topol, perfect jade, sap health. That's actually pretty easy. I think I need to be on Mushu to get that, but to be able to make mega snacks, that's okay. I don't know where the brain sturgeon comes from,
Good.
but I know Todpole comes
Now
from
let's get down to
Grizzleheim.
business. You alone have the power to uncover the O'Leary plot. You must enter the ironworks and discover their intention. Find Baxter at the ironworks. His inside knowledge may prove valuable.
Brain Sturgeon's only a level 1. The entrance hall of Crocotopia. The Arrow Village, the Lifehouse. It's actually pretty easy to get. Should check how many other, because there aren't that many fish in the entrance hall. You know, and being able to make a myth mega snack when I'm using myth pets means I'm gonna be getting liked that that snack, which gives us a boost.
I'll give you what help I can, but you've got to promise to keep my name out of it.
Will do.
Here's where I last saw Pops O'Leary. He went through that door, but you'd need more than O'Leary luck to get through it. You'll need a key. Say, those O'Leary nappers always go where they shouldn't. You may have to defeat a couple of O'Leary nappers before you find a key, though.
Can I get it in one? Probably not. Do we just timer stall until he comes in? Nah, it's fine. I knew he'd make it. I don't know why I thought that this setup was Kensington. This semi-dungeon-like street. Damn it. This isn't one of the guaranteed ones. Okay. None of that really popped, but there was some grinding, which I'm sure is a good sign. Please tell me this isn't going to be as bad as the fetch quests used to be. Where it's basically, it can take you hours to do it. Oh no, sunbird. Yay, we got it. Cool. So, 98.
You handled that in nothing flat. Glad I'm on your side. Go on then, open the door.
Neat.
The second door is closed? They normally keep that one open. They may know we're coming. Tell you what, Nails O'Leary will have the combination to that lock. He's just around the corner, hiding in the clock tower. Get the combination from him, then meet me back here.
This place has a lot of clock towers. I find that weird. Is that where I saw? Yes, yes it was. I don't actually remember where the cat is in this one. Is it in the final, like, battle area?
What? You need the combination to the gate to see, Pops? You expect me just to tell you that? You's gonna have to beat it out of me.
I can do that.
I think you know who you're messing with. Nails don't bend for no one.
Now this is a little bit of an issue, considering, well, our basic attack is fire. And also he's going to have more than 80 left. Possibly should have looked this up before jumping in. It's getting to the point where I maybe should add the trap back into my deck. I thought it was 80, not 85.
first. Nails gets hammered by a little bitty wizard.
I'll fucking do it again.
Okay, I'll give to you the combination to get
Snake,
your
bird,
tunes to gate.
spider.
Looks up on your ways out of here.
Looks ups on your ways out of here. Snake, bird, spider. No. They all wouldn't have respawned yet, so no point going back down there.
Excellent. Now go open the gate with the combination you got from Nails. So I'm not recognized. I have to take the back way, but I'll catch up with you at the factory.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the thing's at the factory. I want this one on, this one on, this one off, this one off. Cool. And then this one on. Oh hey look, it tells you the thing now. Just in case you missed it. Hey, why couldn't I just go the back way with you?
I just saw one of Pups's henchmen carrying some plans. If you find them, bring them back here. They may be the key to all of this. When you go into the place, head to your right and down the ramp. Look out, he's got a lot of his boys down there.
Head right and down. Okay, so instead I'm going to go left and up. I actually think this is where the cat is. Nope. I don't know, it's in here somewhere. Do I want to fight the boiler guy or do I want to just avoid him? Because yeah, you can avoid the big fight in here. Do I want to fight old Smokey though? It's a storm boss. Is that scrap? Yes, good. Where is his damned cat? I don't want to accidentally miss it. Can't go that way yet. Tree, moon, spider, bird. I don't know if I can activate these yet. Can. Don't know why I can. Well, this one had neither the cat nor any scrap. Can we go inside yet? No. Okay. Instead, let's go with bird, moon, tree, spider. Now let's do that again. No cat round here. I also got to remember to grab the book, because it doesn't come up with the title, so I could well miss it. Can you even get scrap metal in here? Seems like it's just ores. Like, yeah, well, there we go. About to say, yeah, there's some in the factory, but that could be a set spot, and just outside is only other stuff, but I got disproven by the fact it was there. Okay. Now let's go battle Pops. Remember, go around the potbelly. Can't be bothered doing a bonus boss fight at the moment. What does Potbelly even have? Duplicate that. Let's go. Creature, colon. What is it? Old Smoky. Old _ Smoky. You got tier 4 spells. That's an issue. Pops. _ O Leary. I don't think that's gonna work. Oh no, it did. He's also got a tier 4 spell, but it's ice. Does have Black Mantle and Tower Shield though. That could be annoying to work around.
Wouldn't you know it, they are blueprints, but of Newgate Prison?
Baxter points to an area on the blueprints where a note reads, "Enter here."
Wait a minute, he wants to break someone out of there? That can't be good for any of us.
Especially not with
Breaking
who it
someone
is.
out of Newgate Prison is bad news for everyone. Even a sneak like me knows it. You'd better defeat Pops before he can pull it off. By now, Pops is probably in a secret room upstairs. I bet my last pint of milk that's where he's hiding. When you walk in, make sure you go to the left and up the ramp.
Why isn't left and up bolted like down, right and down was? I am now officially out of chocolate.
A voice hisses from the other side of the door. If I don't hear the secret knock, you're not getting by.
Pretty sure I could just summon a giant creature to break that door down.
A secret knock? How was I supposed to know? I see Pops has a lot more security than he used to. He must be into something really big these days. Brady the Sneak works directly under Pops, so he will know the secret knock. Defeat him, and you can go up against... He's usually playing cards in a warehouse down the street. You'll have to go through the factory to get there. Go to your right and down the ramp, and head out the back entrance.
Yeah, and why was that, bolded? Or capitalized, whatever. That was an annoying cycle. Which side's he on? This one, okay. Now, I'm pretty sure that next stream, the Cutesy Moon's gonna be, the Charming Moon, sorry, it's gonna have run out. Well, I mean, I know that, but I think I'm going to go with the wings.
Think you can get to Popstone me? Ha, you wish. But I'll introduce you to someone else first. Prepare to say hello to my paw, wizard.
Uh-huh. Sure, why not? Converter, trap. 4, 6, 8. Okay. That could prove annoying if we don't get the converter first round. But we did, cool. Well, it is a good thing you did not put that on yourself. Yep, finish that one. I find it very unlikely, but I want to have Marleybone done by next Monday at the latest. Well, not entirely. I want to be up to Big Ben. Or maybe the counterweights. I'll accept the counterweights. So that means I want to get through the entirety of Newgate Prison next stream. Why didn't I leave a port by Baxter? I've been playing this game for so many years where ports were just one-time uses that I still forget I can use them many times. Even though I used one several times this episode. I just don't think to place one. Because, in my opinion, it used to be a waste of energy. To have to spend the energy to place it, spend the energy to teleport back, spend to place a new one, spend to teleport back.
Have mercy on me, wizard. I'm ready to tell you what you need to know. The knock is knock, tap, tap, knock, tap, knock, knock, knock.
Yep, already forgotten that. That one. Well, at least we don't have to go speak to Baxter in between like we usually do. Go around this table to avoid the scurrier. Or scrounger? Scrounger. That was a little bit risky. Because I took the time to read his name, I didn't know if that cycle was going to line up.
That's the right knock. All right, I'll open the door for you. How did
Cat?
you get through all my security? No
I beat him up.
No measly little wizard is going to derail my plans.
Cat? Where's the... Down here? There you are.
This volume is entitled Rebirth of Martybone. As memory of the despised Martybone kings faded, interest in ancient Martybone grew. We call this era the Rebirth. Unlike before, this exciting period began not with kings, but with poets and scientists, including greats like Lady Chelsea and Sir Lawrence Hyde. Building on ancient knowledge, inventors developed the first machines at this time, such as the printing press, which made this book possible.
That one was pretty short. What did Pops have for health? It's 1200. Okay, that requires a faint. We can take that one out though. Should only require a single blade faint trap, but we'll do the double just to be safe. So that one just sort of snuck out. I really don't know if my beard brushes against the microphone when I stretch like that, because I can't actually see whether the sound goes up or not. You know, we've got enough for a double Humunga Frog. May as well just do that. No point in prolonging it by taking the shield down or like ensuring we do enough damage with this first one. It's just unnecessary. Cool. You're dead.
You may have beaten me, wizard, but you're still too late. I've already ordered the raid.
I'm not very good at letting things play out today.
A bit of good news and a bit of bad news, isn't it? Even with Pops out of the way, the raid will go on without him. Go on and warn Mr. Bones.
Are there any, No, cool. Well, we managed to do the 2 streets in under 2 hours. Plus all the, side quests we did.
A prison raid. Troubling indeed. Even with Pops O'Leary gone, a raid may prove successful. I will
Yes,
remain
that is what
here
Baxter
and
said.
pit my intellect at deducing who is behind it all. But you, my young friend, must warn the Yard at once. My colleague and companion Watson ventured to Scotland Yard this morning. Hurry there and speak with him. Make haste.
Colleague and companion, eh? How much we at? 48. I think, yeah, that's good enough. I think we're gonna sell off stuff because I also want to check the bazaar, see if it's got any scrap iron. It didn't have any. Maybe I have to be out of my dorm to do it. Didn't have any reagents the last time I was there. Fine. Walking it is. Don't know why the teleport to the thingo shop isn't working, but yeah, the last time I was here trying to get the scrap iron and everything, the bazaar was being botted. Could tell by how quickly things were disappearing as soon as they were put in, so. Check reagents first. Harvest. Yeah, nah, nothing. And okay, it's not being botted. Oh. Sell that. Let's see. Try out the Paramount. The Comedian's hat. Sell both of those. Sell Nails' hat. Sell that. I need to get at least 70k before I can do another attempt at the Wandering Eye. We're obviously not going to get that from all this, though we may get closer than I thought. Oh no, there's a slur in this game. If you're from the Star Wars universe, that is. Graceful Stiletto, goodbye. Dagger of Blood, goodbye. All of those. Down on for 10 apiece, okay. Get rid of the Band of History. Get rid of the Ring of Rejuvenation. Let's see, Bluebonnet Flower Bed, goodbye. Dog playbill. Goodbye. Dogfish statue. Goodbye. Keep that one. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. I have 4 gold skeleton keys and 3 wooden ones. Get rid of the pot-bellied stove. Get rid of the tuna. The newspaper. The mallet. Can't get rid of the cat or the spirals, so let's get rid of the tower blueprints. Sell that because I'm never going to use it. Keep that. Sell that because I'm never going to use it. Keep those 2. Sell that one. Probably never going to use these either, but sell that. I could sell that. Get me over the 70. Okay. I'm not going to be selling any reagents just yet. Hehe, get fucked, viewer bot. Yep, see all of the words outside of the bit that I blocked. The letters are all different, accented again. Were you the one that was annoying, or was it someone sending me to you that was annoying? I think you were the annoying one. You sent me into you send me into a street, I come back. You send me into the same street, I come back. You send me in a 3rd time.
Oh, those darn cats at the ironworks. It's almost time for the policeman's ball, and those O'Learys have nicked all the supplies. The crates are everywhere. Can you run around the rooftops of the ironworks and collect the supply crates? I don't have the time or manpower to do it myself, and the police are quite busy enough.
I think... where is it? Policeman's ball. Yeah, there we go. Go to the ironworks. Just called Hyde Park. Okay. It's not as bad. This isn't the one that I was thinking of. Any others that aren't in Scotland Yard? No. Okay, back to the ironworks. I don't know why I keep picking up the mistwood. We have, how many? Mistwood, 125. I guess that's why I keep picking it up, because we could have more. Hey, what do you want?
We need every able-bodied person to go to Kensington Park right away. All the clockworks are running wild. The future of Marleybone is at stake. I wouldn't venture there alone, for it's very dangerous. Make sure to bring plenty of friends with you. You'll need everyone you can get. You'll need a ticket for the balloon car. First, you need to talk to Tracy. Once there, talk to the officer on duty. Good luck.
I forget, what makes Kensington so bad? The grind routine, ticket to Kensington. Let's just speak to the thingo and then go to Kensington. Which then... War of the Weird, the Invincible Man, and the Crime Machine. So, books. War of the Worlds, the Invisible Man, and the Time Machine. Aren't they all Awesome Well books? Now that's H.G. Wells. I don't think Awesome Wells. because Orson Welles did the audio drama on radio. Okay. I knew there was something to do with Orson Welles.
So, your interest... one is arriving right... This is where you purchase a ticket that will allow you to go to Kensington. Care to purchase one?
Scritch, Clonky, and Scratch. What are their stats? Okay, nope. Not able to do 2040 reliably. So we shall instead wait. Oh. Yeah, Alex is a dungeon. Don't know why I thought it wasn't. Yep. Skip that. Of course, they're all in the middle of the road, so I expect we're going to be getting into a fight. Is this one? No. Didn't think it would be that easy. Yoink. How far into the street am I going to have to go? I don't think this is going to be one. Nope. Hopefully I don't have to go through the whole dungeon again. But it's looking like I will. There's 2. 3. Oops, missed. Got the reagents behind. Welcome to the stream, God King. Yeah, we're playing some Wizard today. So you haven't touched it since 2008? It's not bad. Pretty sure it might seem a little different from how it was back then. But yeah, it's I don't know if it's having a resurgence or if there's just more algorithm pushing it, but I've seen quite a few people getting back into it recently. And there's the 5th one, okay. I didn't have to do any of the actual dungeon. Let's teleport back to Doolittle.
Thanks to you, we can still have the policeman's ball. I love planning balls, as all the policemen look so dashing in their uniforms, especially that
hide that one.
Barkley. Oh, I need lots of help to get this
Murphy, Conrail, Desney, and Chester.
Everyone is pitching in, and they always come through.
Yeah, back to the balloon car. First we gotta pick up this scrap. Always one. We'll go to the one at Chelsea first, because she's right at the entrance. Then we'll have to explore a little for... Just realized there's a lot of places in here that we haven't touched yet.
Or I'd be glad to assist. The police so need all of our support now. Please give me one of those lists and I'll get busy.
Now let's go to... Why did it start me there? See, Scotland Yard roof, Newgate Prison, Katzenstein, Knight's Court. This one is Newgate, Knight's Court, Katzenstein. Yeah, okay. So there's 3 parts of Scotland Yard.
The policeman's ball? I'm sure Abigail needs some help again. I'd normally tell her no, but the police need all our support. I'd best get started.
Where was it? There. Conrail. Conrail's at the teleport hub and Chesterfield's at the frat house.
Oh, that Abigail always waits until the last minute. Then we must work twice as hard to pull it off in time. However, it's for a good cause. There is my list.
How many times have we had to speak to Chesterfield this stream? Is this 3 or 4?
Oh, pooh. My list is always biggest. Abigail expects me to do the lion's share of the work. Anything for the boys in blue, though. I'd best get busy.
Okay, teleport back to Doolittle.
Thank you for delivering all those lists. That will help me get the ball planned on time and raise the policeman's morale. One less thing for me to worry about. Oh no! The post is down and the invitations haven't gone out.
Darby, Barkley, and Bones.
You're faster and more reliable than the post. Could you deliver these? It would mean so much.
Am I faster and more reliable than the post? I suppose anyone would be if the post is down. Still can't believe I sold the things I needed for the crafting. But in my defense, I didn't know I needed to actually hand them in.
To the policeman's ball. I didn't make it last year. I'll have to investigate it this year, if you get my joke.
It wasn't really a joke.
Quick, to Scotland Yard. You will find my associate, Dr.
What's
Watson.
up?
Smashing! An invitation to the ball! A bright spot in this dark time, to be certain. I'm glad to see you on this case.
Darby's over by the teleporter, I think. There he goes. It was bound to happen at least once this stream. But you see how much more muffled it is when I have my door shut? Even though he's right on the other side of this wall. There's Darby.
The policeman's ball? At this time? Well, I'll be there, of course. I could certainly use the break. Thanks for getting me the invitation. It usually arrives quite late, if at all.
Yeah, back to Doolittle, and she's got one more quest.
You've already delivered all the invitations despite the danger? Splendid! We can't let all this pandemonium dampen our spirits. I need to start getting the pavilion ready, but some chimney sweeps are occupying it, endangering us while we
I forget if this is a 3-on-1 battle or... Oh, the chimney sweep's a myth. Might be a little tricky. Let's see. Give him the brush. Street sweepers. 525. Shouldn't be too bad. Take that out. Take that out. Let's just go double. Have 2 of them and a blade. That should be enough to do 525 against Myth. I really would like the mass prism, but we don't get that for another 5 worlds? Why don't I just click that? I was expecting it to like take me to where I teleported out of. Yeah, I'm really starting to think that we're not going to make it out of Marleybone at level 40. Okay, no, it is only a 2-on-1. Which is fine. I only put in 2 converters. Don't you do it. You fucking did it. You bastard. What is their resist to myth? 30%. Okay. I should be able to kill with a double Humunga Frog. Yeah, I think I'm going to want to do this now. Blade up again. Then chuck the second Humunga Frog. Just to like guarantee that it'll work. And then we have to do this battle again. You know, I don't actually think that will kill. So... we need... we'll do that. I could have said, oh, we'll just use the 35% blade, that'll negate the 30%. But that's not how percentage works. Everything in this game is compound. Because if I add 35%, it then takes 30% of that new total. Which I mean is how it should be. It's just there are some games that take it off the base Like as soon as you throw it out, it's calculated what resist it would give for them based on the base, and doesn't take into account you adding on first. But you always gotta have your order of operations correct. Huh. Is it that one? Why didn't it take me to my mark? That's weird. Yeah, well, it is what it is. Where are we at now? 16. Cool, we're halfway there. And it's only been 2 hours and 25 minutes.
Grim sweepers are gone. I feel so much safer. Now we can start getting the policeman's ball ready. Here, let me repay you for all your services.
Who the hell is Marcel Meow? Because the quest does not appear to be on this tree. Oh, it's the mime one.
He pantomimes that he has been charged with a crime he did not commit.
Quiet down back there. You're in enough trouble already. Don't make me add disturbing the peace to your list of crimes.
He motions for you to talk with the officer up front on his behalf.
I remember this one.
I hope you haven't been listening to Marcel's tales. I wouldn't trust anything he says. If you want to know what he's done, chat with William Pugsby.
Yeah, we'll do this. This will probably take us to the end of the stream. So Chelsea, Hyde, Chelsea. Okay. So we're going to set a mark in Digmore. $11.40, $14.80, $11.50, and $11.80. Not bad XP. When we're 6 out of 18. Okay, Pugsby. What did he do?
So that cat still claims he didn't do it. Well, it was very dark that night. Maybe I might be mistaken. I had just bought a necklace for Lady Desane. I was heading to her place when I was rushed by a group of cats and knocked to the ground. When I checked, the necklace was gone. I thought that Marcel was the culprit, but if you find the necklace on any of the hooligans, I'll drop the charges.
Sounds like some profiling right there. Just because it was cats, it just happened to be this one cat? Also, the hooligans are rats. Alright. Hooligan species. Rat. What I thought. Do I bother with the converters to get a 30% resist? Yeah, I should be able to get that with a double blade. I'm gonna bet did not find the necklace in this first battle. Rude. I really thought that would kill. I think we may have low rolled, but still. Of course. When we've got enough for it to hit with base pips, that's when we get the power pip. Ah, we did get it. I really don't know if I'm going to be able to do the Big Ben alone. So I might have to pull my laptop out for that. That would be annoying.
You have found the necklace. Well, yes, that is it. I guess that cat hadn't stolen it after all. Tell Officer McRuff that I'm dropping the charges.
Because that way I don't have to switch between focuses. Walk out with one character, then walk out with the other character. I can use them both semi-successfully simultaneously.
What? William Pogsme is dropping the charges? I can't believe this. Do you know how much paperwork I'm going to have to fill out because of this? Well,
I don't
still
really
don't
care.
trust his looks, but don't start thinking this is the end of it. He's not free yet.
Marcel mimes a million thanks to you. He appears all choked up with emotion. Marcel enacts being wrongly accused of a second crime. He gestures for you to talk to the officer again.
So, Marcel didn't tell you he had multiple charges? That is so like him. He only
didn't
tells
tell
you what
me
he wants
anything.
you to know. It seemed he was involved in a robbery in Hyde Park. You can get the whole story from Mr. Rowley. He's the one who actually fingered the perpetrator.
I don't think you're meant to finger the people you accuse. Sounds like some people would just accuse others to get more fingering done. Oh, it's a plant. I thought it was a reagent. Okay, really? What was taken from
A
you?
robbery? Yes, I remember it well. I was out on these dark streets, minding my own business, when I was hit from behind. Totally blindsided, not very sporting. When I awoke, I noticed that someone had pinched my gold rings. Mr. Meow was the only one I saw when I awoke, so I figured it had to be him. I figured that he knew who did it, and he would have talked by now. If he didn't do it, maybe you could see which of the O'Learys nicked my rings.
Once again, awfully convenient that you know who to look at if it wasn't the person that you suggested. And also, why would he have been there if he stole your thing? Still. This isn't adding up. Maybe people just don't like mimes. Cool. I don't mind you fizzling. Where do you think they go when they do that? The whole disappearing into the sky thing. Like, the boring answer is that their
What do you know? It wasn't Mr. Meow after all, and I thought he
model
was keeping
gets
quiet so as not
deleted,
to snitch on his accomplices.
well, killed as soon as they go off screen, but
I guess you better tell Officer McRuff to let him go. No need to hold an innocent man.
in
Thanks
universe,
again, my
where
friend.
do they go? Yeah, back to Scotland Yard. I got 2 more parts of this quest.
Mr. Rowley dropped the charges too? So his rings were found on the O'Leary boys? I should have known. Well, I'd better give Marcel the news.
I thought you were giving Marcel the news. Why am I doing it?
Marcel pantomimes a person who is tearfully overjoyed and is grateful from the bottom of his heart.
Oh, by the way, Sergeant Ness has the keys to the jail, so I can't let him out until he gets back. Hello! You seem to be a person who knows how to get things done. Currently, we are short-handed and could use the help. Right now, all of my officers are busy pursuing nefarious fugitives. Lady Desane asked for some help and I have no one to send. Would you go?
Yeah, sure. I feel like you could have asked me to do this while I was also tracking down the rings, but I understand you're not fully trusting me at that point. Okay, Desane.
Officer McRuff sent you to help? I've heard the police are having some problems, but I didn't realize they were so short-handed.
Literal bitch. I have helped you in the past. Why are you being so cold?
Spiders are becoming a major nuisance. Some dark force is causing their number to increase. I know you cannot defeat them all, but even trouncing a few would help.
I'll trounce you. Where are they at? They're at the blue one, warehouse. Really? Oh no, they've done a negative 80 death shield. Whatever shall I do, considering I don't use death? Huh. Why did that do so much less than it normally does? I really should look at getting a better theme. Probably do that off camera. And start the next one with a see if I can up my ring, my necklace and my thing. All the things I couldn't get from Zeus. I'm also probably going to have one more chance before next stream to get the pet that I want. I may actually wait for it to be... No, it's not Pet Pavilion next, it's Spiral Showcase. spiral scene. Whichever one is the housing tour one. So that starts, well, not tomorrow, but the day after. Which means I need to remember that tomorrow, don't do the daily quest until after the event starts.
Dear Wizard, I don't know where they are coming from, but I'm sure that will send a strong message to their hidden leader, whoever. Please send Officer McRuff our thanks. I hope that the police will soon have everything back under control. Marleybone is too chaotic right now.
Again, I could well do it tomorrow evening. Get an extra point on this one. Nah, because I'm not going to be able to finish the fishing. Just needs too much energy for pet and fishing. If I had like energy gear or an energy pet or was a higher level, I'd have no issue. Enter. Okay, there we go.
So, there was an infestation of giant spiders? Blimey! I'm glad I didn't have to deal with it. Thank you for taking that on, sport. We're still up to our armpits in criminal activity around here, and Miss Marfley is asking for help. Can you look into what she needs?
And this is the last one of this lower Scotland Yard level.
Thank goodness you've shown up. I know the police are out chasing a master criminal, but we have troubles of our own. Those gearheads are taking over. Can you make a brave front by defeating some? The locals are worried that we might lose the neighborhood.
Well, there goes the neighborhood. Let's get rid of these. Sadly, there's no level where there's only one. I should be able to just chuck it next round. Considering they're 5% off of what that blade would do by nature. And double blading takes me well above what I need, so this should kill them. Yep. Here we go. Can I go first? No, I cannot. We might do this one. Huh. Okay. That's weird. I didn't manage to go from like 630 down to not killing 525. Hmm. There we go. See that? How did that kill? Take that. Sweet. 18. Was that one?
Thank goodness someone has stood up to make a difference. I've heard word on the street that the diabolical mind
Helicopter.
behind all those things has taken notice. Hopefully their number will begin to dwindle and order will be restored to our neighborhood. Thank you, young wizard.
Okay. Back to Regent Square. Helicopter doesn't normally come this late. Usually it's before I even start streaming that one goes above head.
Gearhead's creating chaos. I'm glad you looked into it. I hope that soon we can put a lid on this master criminal we're after. All of our officers are still out on a manhunt. Blimey! I hope we can wrap this up so we can get back to normal. Can you check out what Abigail Doolittle needs over in Regent Square? I would do it, but I have to hold down the fort here.
Clean sweep, eh? Where was that? That one. What does this require? You know what? I will, but not yet. There it is. There's Scotland Yard roof. Thought that was something.
Hell, I've been in prison here, but I am innocent. I'm sure this misunderstanding can be cleared up easily.
Go speak to Watson.
Thank goodness you've come. The O'Learys are attacking. So, Wadsworth has tapped you to help him out. Well, it seems like an open and shut case. Wadsworth was at the shop when some shoes were stolen. Though we didn't find the shoes, I'm sure they will turn up at the trial. So long as Simon Ritchie is pressing charges, he'll stay in the clink. The O'Leary gang has attacked across the city. I haven't seen it like this since the war. They're up to something terrible, I fear. I must warn you, the gang intends to free Moriarty, a most clever and dangerous thief. His freedom spells disaster for the whole city. An old injury prevents me from getting back in the thick of it. But a wizard like you could make the difference. Speak with Officer Ness inside Newgate Prison at once.
Yeah, I'll do that eventually. There is a reason that I am doing this quest first. It's that one. Go in.
So, you are here on behalf of Wadsworth? How can you trust him? I know he stole the shoes, though we didn't find them on him. If you need convincing, Ms. Marfley was in the shop at the same time. You can even talk to her about what she saw. I trust what she says.
Yeah, well, she's been wrong in the past. Oh wait, it wasn't her. Was it her that was wrong the first time? I've already forgotten.
Oh, you are here about the Wadsworth fiasco? I didn't know he was still in jail. I should have let Watson know what I saw. I thought it was Wadsworth who took those shoes, but later in the day I saw one of the O'Leary boys wearing them. I don't even think Mr. Ritchie carries those shoes in Wadsworth's size. You ask me, I firmly believe that Wadsworth didn't do it.
Okay, Simon. You said you believe what she says.
What? She never told me about seeing one of the O'Leary boys with the shoes later. I wish Watson had followed up with her. Tell Watson that I'm going to drop the charges. I don't feel Wadsworth should stay in jail for something he did not do.
You are correct in that. Did I... Is that Digmore still? So, I know I'm a little bit off of it, but I don't know when I'm going to do, the stitching, not the stitching, the, spell weaving? Because apparently it comes available after Dragonspire. But don't Act 3 characters show up in the Selenopolis questline?
Mr. Ritchie is dropping the charges? I don't blame him. I guess you can tell Wadsworth the good news, though that doesn't fix everything.
Because I swear I heard something about Bat and Mallory showing up.
What? Mr. Ritchie dropped the charges? Thank you! I cannot believe it! I'm almost free! I'm not free yet. There is the matter of another crime I've been charged with. But, my friend, I am innocent. Yet again, I am a victim of circumstance.
Excuse me?
So, I'm guessing Wadsworth asked you to check into the other charge. Good luck. Abigail Doolittle claims he took a golden ruby. Check with her.
Yeah. Mallory definitely shows up in Selenopolis, so... Does the spell weaving not have to do with the questline, or...? And this is why I said I would do the, one from the guy at the front desk later. Because they both have to talk to Abigail, and they both have to deal with street sweepers.
Rooftops of the ironworks, letting only criminals pass. See if you can instill some fear in them, so we can reclaim our rooftops. We want our neighborhood to return to normal as soon as possible. What? You say you're helping out that lousy Wadsworth after he stole my genuine imitation golden ruby? At least I'm pretty sure it was him. All those sweeps at the ironworks do look
That's
alike. If you
racist.
find one with me golden ruby, it will prove he didn't do it.
It is England though, what do I expect? Especially it's 19th century England. I will finish both of these quests before the end of stream. Even though we only have 3 minutes remaining. Can I get away with just doing it at the pavilion? I hope so. Alright, it was fucking... This is the quest that I was annoyed with Abigail about. Because she sends you into here for the policeman's ball to defeat the street sweepers. Then you've got the one from the front desk guy to come in here and defeat street sweepers. Then you've got the one from him to come in here and defeat the street sweepers. That is what I was so annoyed at her for. But I did look ahead, so it's a little smarter now. Should be able to kill with a double-bladed, possibly. Also, it seems I missed a message while I was had the quest line up on my second monitor. Oops. Do I have a timestamp for when that was? About 45 minutes ago, okay. Big oops. Bleh. Okay, that was dangerously close to not killing. Oh. Back to Regent Square. Turn these both in.
Good show. I'm hoping those sweepers will stick to their chimneys instead of menacing our neighborhood. Maybe when the police have caught their fugitive, they'll be able to return our streets to normal. Give Officer McCruff my thanks. You found me gold ruby. So, another sweep at it. I should have guessed. Blimey! You better tell Watson I'm dropping the charges on Wadsworth.
Okay, and we'll just hand these in, and that'll be it for the stream. I don't know whether we're going to have all of this completed by end of next stream.
So it was those chimney sweeps again, eh? Well, as soon as we have the manpower, we'll restore the ironworks to normal. You've been doing so well, I think we have to give you a badge, or at least a title. Thank you, young wizard.
Yep, definitely not going to use that.
What? Abigail Doolittle will drop the charges? You found a golden ruby on another sweep? Looks like Wadsworth's innocent after all. He's free to go, with our apologies.
All charges have been dropped, so I'm a free frog again. Thank you. But for now, I actually wish to remain here. They serve an excellent dinner here, and at home, I have no food. Thank you for all your hard work, my friend.
Yeah, that's a good way of making it so you don't have to make client-side changes so that he's no longer there. Anyway, as I said, this is the end of the stream, so we'll be back on Thursday to hopefully do this area, and this area. I don't know how successful we're going to be, but there's always a chance. Depends on how many side quests open up. But with that being said, I'll catch you in the next one.